more sense. Because I know it's something that's different. And what it is you have 3 rounds, and everybody plays in these 3 rounds. There's no elimination yet. Josh is going to be on the stream, that's the thing. That everybody is going to be on stream. But 2 people will advance out of this bracket, and they'll make it into a first to 5 for the grand finals. And that's the beauty of it. So everybody gets to play on stream. You get to see those hype moments that you love to watch so much, and you know, at the same time, it's a different type of way to play the game. You have a guaranteed set, you can get your matches in, and you know, it's just enough structure. But yeah, check it out. Check out these guys, Scorpion Jax. If you want to talk about 2 demons, he's going over to Johnny Cage Goro. And taking that first one, Mari. I saw him play with this team at ECT. Matter of fact, played with him in person. Dude, guy's legit. This guy is legit. I wish I knew more about Rogelio. If you guys know anybody. If anybody knows a little thing or 2 about it, enlighten me. I know TLR's got some great players too. But yeah. Making a good first impression, but Mari's keeping the pressure on. He can't get in past anything when he puts up that little spear as it spins around like crazy. Got him with a little overhead connection made there. Following through. Johnny Cage put it down like New York City. Into the corner you go. Let's see what he cooks up. Mari took it out of that, so it's not enough. Oh my god, a swift projection though. Put you in your corner. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. 1-0. Trying to build this beauty. And it's back 3 Farah right away. This team, let me tell you about this team. I played in Wuxi Temple the other day, and I go into losers bracket. And this dude wipes the floor with me my first round with my main. I said, I'm gonna go to Scorpion Farah. You tell me why I won that first round. It's down to 0.10 HP, but I still took it. Is this character carried? I don't know, but in the hands of the right player, it definitely makes it a hell of a threat. You get great mix off the, of Farah, and dude, it gives Scorpion a layer that he just doesn't have without it. Check him with the spear, give him a big knee, why not? Kicking forward, the big old nut punch he goes and tries to go with the swift projection, but putting it down like New York City keeps Mari in check. How you gonna escape from here? Staggering out a couple of these hits. Pulling them down to the other side. Crab gonna try to even out the health lead a little bit. Another one, why not? Low sweep while he was in the air. Double it down on the pokes, but not enough to keep Mari out of here. Almost had the fatal blow to really solidify the round win, but a nice up block, cashing this one out, and takes this round as well. Gonna make it 1-1 on this set. Here's Tremor. Now this is a team I haven't seen. I don't know what the tech is here, but I'm interested. Mari getting good damage right off the rip. 30 piece on them. Nicely done. Another little low check with Garrison forcing the sand, but a big old punch coming up ahead. Overhead nailed down. Put some respect on Mari's name. He literally soloed a 5-man team with Kenshi just a short while ago. If you saw this dude play, you'd believe it. Download, man, will download. Painful. You go hit the lab for 2 hours and then play him. Then you'll hit it for another 2. Good damage, 395 into the corner. Mid check almost at him, but a grab's gonna seal it off.
Take 2. Action.
Nicely done up in the corner. Gets a reset too with Farah. Good timing on that one. Looking optimal in the corner. Perfect 430 piece. That's some big damage right there. Stack up on him. Maybe a little bit of room can be created here. But coming out swinging. Not quite yet. Good mid check. What an amazing option right there. A delay to negate. He played the bar. He said, look at all that breaker he had. There's no way he's going to ride this one out. Grab. It's still a tough situation to be in with Garrus on an empty jump. Mari just says, that's free game. Takes him. Looking like a 2-1 score on the set at the moment. While the defenses were up. Back at it again, up 2-1. Going over to Peacemaker Kano. That's an interesting choice right here. Peacemaker in 2024, right? Isn't that crazy? What's up, Humility? How you doing? Hope you're excited for the little team tournament we got coming up this week. Friday. It's going to be a good day. It just amazes me. There's like, I know one guy. I know Terminator's the only guy I know that plays Peacemaker. Nobody plays this dude. The only time is when I was at ECT, another story. I had to fight I play Reptile, and my first match I get against is a damn... What the heck was he? My first match in Losers? A Peacemaker Motaro. Not fun. Dude just ran. He would just like do the torpedo and then teleport the hell away from me. It was painful. Azim plays Peacemaker? I have to look into that then. He's got interesting tech. When I saw Farah, like, you see Peacemaker Farah and it's like, okay, this is actually valid. But like old Peacemaker would have been crazy with this one. I mean, more damage. That was like, yeah, I think it was plus before when he did that. Could be wrong. But they killed that man when they nerfed him. He didn't have to be nerfed that bad, but NRS did what they had to do. Patiently waiting, a couple neutral jumps, and now kicking out. Walking down menacingly. Finds a little bit of an opening here to build up some damage, even out the health lead. 200 a pop, separating the two. Mari says, come over here. Taking this one, and the set. 3-1's the final score on this one. And it's looking good. With a brutality. Kind of working some stuff in the background, but this is our first of three set right here between these two. Got Universal under the name. Oh, not Uno. There we go. Super official. Universal. Popping in here. Sindel Tremor. Crazy setups you can get off this team. Arguably one of the best in the whole damn game, but Havoc Janet Cage. Don't even have to. Team I always see, you typically see Havoc Murado. Get a lot of confirms off that low check, but it's also unsafe, so maybe people tend to stray away from it. Good pickup for Universal here. The damage they're doing up in the corner. Slams them down. A big old punch up from Tremor, but poking out before it can come. And leaving them at a standstill with no cameo meter. Almost on the lift right there. Gets the breaker separating the two of them. Another hair check from a distance. Good armor out of that to slam them down. Taking care of business. Check them down below, leaving them in the corner. Tight situation here. On the little jump in with Tremor, gets the Scream involved too. See the damage they're stacking up. Utility is definitely familiar with this damn team. Been picking them up recently. Sindel Tremor, a lot of people have been on this team since Tremor even dropped, and it's a damn good one. That hard to blockable setup you get off. Sindel's moves are just so challenging to play against. Look at this pressure. Finding the opening though. And when it presented itself, represent BKL proudly slamming him down. Can I break the world record teabag? Of course I can. Low health situation for Universal. Trying to get the Tremor armor just for a little bit of a buff, but sniping them down properly. On the Mead walk down, trying to space out, but just falls victim to a little low poke. Smack your head on the ground, that's all you can do. Pick up right there, gets the jump in as well. Like a big old scream to get a combo started up. Especially with Tremor right here, this is a dangerous situation to be in. Crystalline Tremor up, this is where your combos start presenting themselves. You're ready for it. Not quite yet. Good anti-air. Getting the confirm with Janet too after. This is a good little setup right here. Snap the neck. There you go. Big haymakers are had. Smacking them down. Getting Janet involved just for a slight little combo extension on the reset. Ends up trading out properly. Janet again. Good setup there though. I like seeing it. I see the vision. Nice armor. Damn. Stuffing Sindel down with a big stomp. Looking good. They go one up on the set. Oh yeah, that'll fix it. Alright, cool, I got my replays working. Nice. Mess with that later. Good little pickup right here. Moving on. Looking good. Good little setup with Tremor, unfortunate whiff. And create some space for the old BKL. Throw it haymakers up, go to the Havoc. Armor interrupting. Ooh, look at that down two. Converting nicely. Flipping that limb around. Looking pretty damn good while they're at it. Lots of projectiles coming. Look at these guys in neutral. Another check. How you doing? One more time. It's close. Sniping him out of the air. That Havoc move sneaks up on you. That projectile sneaks right behind you. And it's caught Universal a few times lacking. Ooh, good little whip punish right there. Spacing out optimal. Little round lead. Looking good. Big smack from down below. Jumping away carefully. Another check. Fighting in neutral. It's close. On the little jump and gets the advancement. The scream combo too. Putting in some work. Look at this setup right here. Amazing. Got the reset too. Really fights off that 1100 HP you gotta deal with. Definitely helps getting a reset like that. But you gotta use a team like this to get those types of setups to even it, man. Still, 70% off that exchange, definitely in the favor of Universal. Forcing the breaker out in the closing moments. One more check, getting Scream involved too. And taking that one. While they're at it, looking good. 1-1 current score on the set. It's a close one. As they duke it off. Oh. I don't know if the dive kick, that was a weird exchange, but finally meaning out right here. 3 HP. It's gonna take an absolute miracle for Universal here. Really thought they were in for when I saw the health down low, and just clinging on for dear life, it seems, is the way to go. And Falling victim.
Action.
To a rogue projectile, eventually ends up taking it. Overhead not going to connect with Uni right here. It's the catch into this one out nicely, looking good. To proceed. A big advancement right here. Hopping out a little bit, almost had the reset with Tremor. Take it out just a tad. Maybe, just maybe. Projectiles are being thrown. What is the catch here? The little chomp. Poking him out. 386. And some more to take care of the rest of that HP. Looking good. As those blades go flying, smacking them on the ground. BKL takes another game right here to win. Go up 2-1. Breaking out the new character is always exciting. Melina's such a challenging character to play against. You don't know when that ball roll is going to come. Wait for it. Picked out the up block just a little bit. Unfortunate. Baraka's a tough character to play against. It's just so much chip damage. Add Farah. On top of that too, you got chip and mix, so after you use Baraka Barrage, alright, well, yes, and then you get command grabbed right there. Rest of those big swiping blades end up taking it. Popping Uni in the corner. Almost caught. Right there, not gonna work. Ball roll. Proceeding. To do some massive damage. Look at this. 50 burger being dropped. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an emote for this one. Make sure you spam that 50 burger because that is an impressive combo right there. Melina Scorpion just does some absolute work to people. Flinging Baraka to the other side of the screen. Looking for trouble. Universal. Clinging on for dear life. Negating the set point. Says to hell with you. Still my game. I'm still very much in this and alive. And will they actually be a hero here? Or drop another 50 burger? That's another 50 burger. I am telling you, Universal is on fire. That is 2 for 2. These Scorpion combos are just too much for me to handle. That is half of Baraka's health just absolutely gone. Spamming them out. It is getting hype and the blades are flying once again. A pop-up here. Another one. And the nerves are affecting them. Nino blow press, but wait a second. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Universal, hold on for dear life. They're bleeding. It's looking grim. Tried to use Scorpion as an anti-air right there. What a genius move. Is this gonna work? Not quite yet. Baraka closes the gaps just too fast and ends up taking this game away from Universal. A 3-1 victory on this match. Nicely done for the BKL team. You know, what's the elephant in the room, right? The scores? You think just because they're down bad and in the trenches of the bracket that they're bad? I'm tell you what, these are a couple demons. Just everything of them. Not even show up to your own event. Nope. Stacking up damage. 420 looking nice. Omnitrem. And look what they're playing. Omnitrem. Register for tourney. Banned. Oh, good drop down. Look at that. Big damage. Well, at least a big thud on top of my head. It probably wouldn't hurt too good, regardless of how much chip it does to you. Let's try a couple different attacks. Maybe one of them will work. Just sticks out the legs. Louis going in with that Johnny Cage Serena, gets himself going. Let's see what he casts out for damage here. 338. Omni-Man ain't bothered by that. Overhead definitely is. Gonna hurt him a little bit. 272. I see the vision. Oh man, look at that. Tried to grab him out of the air. Omni-Man said, whoop, whoop. It's the greased up deaf guy. Gee, I need you to commentate more. I just be making Nathan. I don't even know what to say half the time. I'm like, today was just, I was so focused on the event. I just wanted to see how the event would work out. And I said, this is a much different format than what I'm used to. So I'm just being myself right now. Just having fun doing this. See what he can kick up right here. He's 345. Almost had him on the wake up, but he delayed just enough right there to keep himself away. Still a huge health lead nonetheless. It's going to take a little bit for Mr. Louis to salvage this one. Looking grim. With 175 up on the boards. And just not enough to keep themselves safe. That breaker is the last shred of hope right there. Able to get a little bit of chip damage at the finish him screen, but that is not what you're looking for. A little Zodiac Omni Trim was up 1-0 on this set. Continuing on the pressure. Looking good in the... Check out the Fire Temple for a second. The attention to detail for the amount of I said the art style of the different buildings in the background, the fire. And you don't even look at that because you're distracted by this absolute beauty of a Viltrumite, leaving only 20 HP taken away from him. Maybe a hair was taken out of the mustache. Absolute domination for Zodiac right there. As they proceed to face the wrath of HYPERLOUIE, who's on his little revenge tour. Throwing that nut punch down, taking the legs out. A couple pokes maybe from both of them might lead to something, but Serena catches him. Neutral. Needs to go back to using that fly. He was using a lot of high attacks, which aren't going to work very well against little Omni-Man team that we got here. Shadow kick. Gonna get punished. A little too quick on the draw. It does work, but it's also a risky maneuver. As the fists continue to fly, 479 damage has been done, and that's some big damage right there. Little low poke. A couple staggers and kicks him out to the corner. And what happened? He's dead. And that was a brutality. I thought it was a quitality for... I had to check the stream because I thought he quit. 1-1. Said quitality. Zodiac Omni-Trem coming back for revenge. He says those stats that you see, the win-loss one on there. It's over. Look at this advancement right here of the Omni-Man. Good anti-air. Catching him dead in his tracks.
Are you pulling punches? Take 2. Action!
Oh my god. He gets the tremor reset too. This man could probably get 1,000 consecutive matches without taking a single hit. Continuing on the damage. This man is good. Louis. He builds up momentum, but it seems like he the way he regains his neutral, like, he doesn't just spam. Like, I feel like when you play Johnny Cage, like, you gotta either, like, he's like mashing, but he's mashing, like, patiently. I feel like when you play Cage, you just gotta go crazy, get ready to shadow kick people. Big damage right there. Zodiac not playing any games on that return. More respectful. Or perhaps a little more asinine. We'll see what the approach is on a bold kick. On the approach, Louis forces the up block out of Zodiac as he brings him out to the corner. Setting up nicely, 329. Oh my goodness. I wonder if the whiff was intentional there or not, because he evaded that high attack right as direct return, stopping him dead in his tracks. Backpedaling carefully, goes for a good little gut punch, and gut-wrenching fear comes over him now. The punches are flowing everywhere. Omni-Man has taken the stage, and he is in the closing moments of this set. Will this be another 3-1, or will HYPERLOUIE pull off the upset of a lifetime? We'll have to see it, but that's a good way to begin it right there. Throwing that haymaker over the top of that head. Working. Big old boot. And some more. Well, he just needs to be patient here. He doesn't have to strike yet. Really adamant about getting those jumping attacks. It feels like that's his way of getting in with Johnny Cage, but you have so many better ways to approach. Especially against Omni-Man. He's got a good anti-air game and really putting him in his place. Breaker at a very late time. I to wonder what the thought process was behind that, and leaving him in no man's land. Gets a Serena combo caught right there. That is unfortunate for Zodiac as he gets cheesed out of that one. Those Serena blades do get the best of you. Anti-air has been forced here. Popping him back down. Throwing the Maymakers he goes. It's a great high attack right there as he gets the pickup he was needing. Combo extension had big punches separating the two of them. On the up block, this is a return. Send a little momentum down their way. 5 HP, gonna take a lot to make this one happen. HYPERLOUIE, your back is against the wall. Can you pull it off right here? Is it time to call it quits? We'll see. 480 damage. Gets him out of the air with a swift anti-air. An unfortunate whip though, and Zodiac just ends up taking it. Final attack. Final button had been pressed. The hands of Zodiac, and it's another 3-1 in these finals.
Haven't had your fill.
Take 2. Action.
The Kaden mirror is crazy. Oh my goodness. Bear with me for a second. I'm just doing some stuff in the background with the bracket. We're gonna change just one thing, and we're doing. So in the challenge bracket, I didn't set it to 2 people advancing, so when I did the rules and everything, it showed up as 1. So let me tell you this: we're doing 2 people from each bracket that are advancing on to the grand finals for each side, or I should say the semifinals. So it'll be Rogelio and Mari are advancing on to that stage, that semifinal stage right there. So Mari and Rogelio are doing a rematch of first to 3, and then we're gonna do that side. I messed up. This is my fault partly. But we're gonna do the same thing. We're the top 2 on the other side, because I feel like this is a lot on the line here, and to say it comes down to something that close where Mari had beat him, you see, where I'm thinking of it this way is like Mari had beat him, but he still lost due to the point diff. I'm like, that's kind of bullcrap. So we'll do 2. We'll do 2 people advance from there. I think it'll be worth it in the long run. It might be a little bit longer of a tournament than expected, but it's a lot more fair for the players, I find. Especially for what's up for grabs here. Blackout switching over to Reptile was an interesting choice, and I think he definitely knows the matchup for damn sure. Getting the pickup, advancing on to here. I'm gonna send a little update in the Discord as well about who will advance on. So I'm gonna go AFK just for a second.
Final take. Action.
Should be good now. Blackout getting this pickup though, slamming him down, and a little cancel working for him. He's got a good health lead and just standing through check, not cashing out completely. Defenses were up, the ball is being thrown, and maybe, just maybe, a neutral just might meet. On a little Spider-Man move, getting a little overhead action involved. See if we can even out this health lead. Blackout getting ballsy, but he uses the auto trap there to cover up, making that move just a tad bit safer. And neutral caught one more time. The shurikens are thrown. Overhead just directly nailing him in that back four. Blackout staying alive. 1-on-1 on this side. They've definitely run this exact matchup a million times. Plus, I think that set was really close, and they could run it back a million times, and maybe, just maybe, on a first to 3 they'll maybe have a change of tides, and Rogelio might get the best of them, but we'll see. Gets the first combo up there. Looking good with the Spider-Man action. Get the force ball extending nicely. Gets an invisibility, leaving you confused. Staggers out a couple presses here. Now you don't know what the mix is. Backpedaling a tad. Maybe for another low mix. This is where it gets crazy with Reptile. You don't know what you're gonna face. Facing the projectile out. Far using the force ball to move in a tad. Staying at optimal range. NXTgen ends up cashing this one out. Looking good. Takeda. 350 damage taken away, looking good. These closing moments. Tries to check him out, staying at optimal range, and you know, Takeda doesn't really have an armor to break that from a distance, so that 2-4, the little high-low leg kick that Reptile has is actually really strong against him. He does have rangy, like lanky moves that he can hit him with, but kinda just right. What Movado can do for Reptile is incredible. The combo extenders, the trap setups you get invisibility, you get crazy damage, upper 40s in most of your combos. And you know, you throw that trap out when you armor, it's like, makes your armor basically safe. Nobody's gonna punish you on the, you know, that mine when it's coming out. And you also have armor roll. Super fun character, very fun team to play with. Actually, the first time I've seen it in bracket too. Come on, man, you don't really see a lot of Reptile players too much. NXTgen gonna get that round win right there too. Play until the very end. That final bell had rang. He ends up getting it. Carrying on a little bit further into this bracket we go. Blackout on the jump and gets a little overhead check. How you doing? Knocking him around. Smashing him upside the head with the rock. We'll check from a distance, throwing some haymakers down his way. Overheads are had. Popping through with more damage overhead. Going one more time. He is just throwing these crazy checks out every direction in this mirror. It's so tricky to tell what's going to happen.
Let's end this.
Take 2. Action.
Damage stacks up for him now. He is doing some serious work to him.
It's not over yet.
Final take. Action.
I'm gonna ask that Mari and Zodiac play their set off stream, if that's cool, just to save a little bit of time here. Checks out there with the blades flying around every direction. He goes, throws another haymaker down his way. Slams him back down, 120 HP. These hits are flying around everywhere. Comes around the bracket. The rockets are flying at him. And that boulder is nailing him. What's he gonna do? Check him? He's coming every direction. Keeps on throwing the checks down his way. What's the exchange gonna be? And it's a set point like this. It is just so tough to figure out what the end result is. And Blackout falls victim to the NXTgenASSASSIN. Gets the win right there. 3-1 victory over Mr. Blackout. Kicking it off right. Got Rain versus Smoke in this first match right here. What's the move going to be from Handcrafted? He's been rolling with this Smoke team from what I heard from Blackout early on. He had to fight against them, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see what this tournament ends up shaping out to be. Low pokes from both of these guys coming out in neutral. Trying his hardest to create some separation right there and tell push came to shove. He's working at him. Big strides, just doing great damage on this reset too. Popping up, it's time to strike. Tracking him down all around town. Doing some serious work, and on Wake Up, he is just doing the absolute most. Handcrafted. Needs one more strike, and he does it.
Earth realm is protected.
Take 2. Action.
Sign up ranks. MK just released tourney sign up ranks. MK is 21st out of 24 games. Really? I felt like there was a lot of people traveling out. I'm about to refund my plane ticket. I thought there was a lot of people traveling out to Frosty. That's actually crazy. You're not the first time I've heard. Yes. Yeah. When is it? I think it's in January. I think, yeah, but it's over in Chicago, I believe. January. Okay, yeah, end of January. So, next gen, did you figure out how many total they have there? Because if they're at the dead end of it, think of how many other fighting games there are.
Take 2. Action.
Couple big strides. What's the move right here from Handcrafted? Is he gonna find some room for advancement here? Maybe, just maybe. They didn't show the numbers, just all ranked games. Sometimes on Start GG they show the seating. Well, I don't know if they have the bracket yet. By the way you're making it sounds like they don't have the bracket. Couple pokes from both of them. Maybe, just maybe, we'll find some room for advancement. Ooh, nice cancels. Ooh, dog. And the brutality, why not? Look at Handcrafted. 2 up on the set. How you doing?
Smoke wins.
Tell you what, he's gonna feel my wrath. I'm gonna get hyped up for these grand finals, trust me. I want to see who the finals are, though. The semifinals would be the next fight we see, I believe, on the stream for this tournament. Let me check the score of what these guys had. Alright, so it looks like they're playing off stream still. Good. I think we're cooked for offline. I'll wait a little bit to see numbers increase. And maybe this game will just become an online-only game with, quite ironically, the worst online format possible. But that's what it thrives on. That's where the numbers come out.
Take 2.
They don't show the numbers of strength out games. So how will this work? Zodiac, you're out of the bracket, I believe. Because, let me check it out. Yeah, you're... Because you were at the tail end of it. Yeah, because Mari and Rogelio fought, and I believe Mari advanced on for the finals. And, said the winner of this set is impactful. I think Handcrafted, if he 3-0s this, that's actually huge for the seeding. And Handcrafted might actually fight, potentially next turn or Blackout. I don't know. Alright, I mean, I don't know who next gen's gonna have to fight, to be honest, because this 3-0 is actually really impactful. Not going down without a fight. Means to make sure he can close this out immediately. Scorpion Farah. Hell of a team to deal with, though. Chance blows, landing the overhead, jumping onto the overside. He gets his advancement onto him now. Little grab, spacing him out. Rocket his head. Back at him again. With these big fluttering legs, he's kicking at him. And unfortunately gonna hit a 3-0 sweep in the hands of Handcrafted. So this is where it gets interesting, right? Because you look at this. The idea of playing in, like, you know, 3 matches. I'm gonna say 3-0 before it's up in
Take one. Action.
being able to get some good experience against, you know, really skilled players that play in these brackets, and it's a good experience for everybody. So figuring out ways to build upon that and show it off to people is a challenge, and we learn. There's no shame in it whatsoever. But a good beginning right here as we begin the actual finals of this one. A good little micro duck right here. Just gonna kick things off just right for next gen. Good little jump in, almost had it with the drop down right there, but Blackout staying optimal with the punish. On the jump in, a little projectile game right there from NXTgenASSASSIN as he proceeds to give him what he needs. Kicking a few projectiles down his way. What is the move right here? How does he create some space? A little bit of haymakers are being thrown, and he's got one big swipe of him.
Wasting my time.
Take a little smack out of him right now. A couple guys right here who have definitely had their fair share of matches against each other. It's interesting when you see this at the grand stage. When it comes down to the wire, people who have the download, you know his moves, the gimmicks. He's gonna throw the whole kitchen sink at you every single fight. But you have to be ready for it. Blackout playing both of these characters definitely gonna help him out tremendously. As long as he stays optimal, he could definitely pull it off. But it's a tough matchup for Reptile. 100%, you're gonna get spaced out just like that. NXTgenASSASSIN taking lead on this set right now. Smacking him down. Putting himself up 1-2-0. Right over Blackout.
Takeda wins.
10:40 p.m. The blood is boiling right now. As these two guys square off. Now, Takeda mirror is definitely something you don't see too often. Nevertheless, in the semifinals, I should say. Darkot and Quality is definitely the optimal place for this. And they're trading blows. Initially waiting for the first opening. Maybe somebody will overextend just a tad. Then a little Spider-Man game. And is Takeda's move against Takeda to really get up close, or is it just to whiff punish the entire time? And first exchange ends up going in the favor of Blackout. He gets a good little damage starting up right there. 64 and then some more. Smacking him down. By definition, he is whooping his ass by all this damage that he's racking up. NXTgenASSASSIN putting him right back in the corner. Swiping him down. Another big old press right here. Kicking him back up. Rocket's following him up one more time. As he proceeds to throw some big haymakers right there. More presses and throws another mix. Projectile game heavy. Blackout taking that first round. Mixing up a little bit. Kicks the legs. Off of him right now, and they are just going tit for tat. Swipe in every direction here. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Trying a mix heavy game right here. He is throwing the whole kitchen sink at him, just like I said. Jumping around, empty jumps all around. Continuing on the pressure. Building up on the corner, gets another big old spike right here to Rocket. Coming up one more time, dropping the elbow. Solidified where they are. Playing a very grounded game, it seems. They trade tit for tat. Let's see. Maybe, just maybe, there might be some room for improvement. What is the move? A great ender to that combo right there. The Rockets are following up one more time. All the momentum is carried over to next gen. He gets the grab right there. Blackout I'm referring to. And on the good whiff punish of the armor, Blackout takes that first game for himself, bringing it up to 1-1 on the set, and it is a good opening initially. Next gen on a big lead, following up Sector Rocket after that armor. Not going to work for Mr. Blackout, so he's facing a full combo punish, and Takeda just gets so good damage right now. A big old boot and throwing some big haymakers. He goes into it on the return, though. Look at this exchange. Nicely done.
Let's end this.
Take two. Action.
Tripping up, lows in neutral, going with a different stagger there. Nice little grab as well. Sector Rocket increasing his odds of winning that approach and doesn't fully capitalize on it as these guys meet. It's an interesting approach right here. How they go about opening up Takeda as Takeda. They're going to go projectile heavy. Well, he's going to play a really high up in the air game, and he's got great anti-airs at the same time where he can get crazy damage, and you're going to see what that could be in a second, but the breaker comes out for next gen in that situation. Blackout trying to get him opened up, not quite yet. Takeda tries with a little overhead mix. I'm referring to next gen in that sense, and blocking at the right time, not getting the punish out either, but Blackout gonna cash out this one as well, and to right side of the screen he goes, pins him down. He's got the rocket down too, and that little mind trap. A great setup, looking good.
Have to go further.
Final take. Action.
Backpedaling, just slaps him out of the air. He makes his way of opening him up. See, next gen really has his foot on the gas right now, trying to rely on his buttons a lot to create some space out from the corner. A lot of his high attacks, a lot of his high strings he's going for, trying to go for a lot of punches instead of this armor. To get his armor just doesn't do anything for him. Create some space. He goes for a couple of pokes, spaces out again, actually backpedals into the corner just to stay at optimal range, because that's where you need to be. About mid-screen with Takeda, he's got really good routes he could go for as well. And that little jump in doing nice work for him, and next gen ends up sealing it with that exchange, puts himself at 2-1 on the set. 2-1, the current score on the set, as next gen's making his way down towards Mr. Blackout, trying to close this one out and go up to the grand finals. Do it in style. Laying on Tremor is an interesting team, though. Really a lot different than. Look at this mirror, Supa. Look at this mirror. This is the craziest mirror. What have you seen Takeda Tremor? Like, what's the tech? Makes you wonder. Is it like some kind of hard to blockable shit he's going for? Look at that. Just look at it. He gets. See, it's like a hard to blockable. It's like a little overhead low mix thing you get. I think Sindel's got the same kind of stuff. May does too. I don't know if the May does necessarily. Kind of does, but not maybe not so much benefiting from Tremor. into a special move cancel, but NXTgen just keeping his foot up on the gas. So he's got to close up that health lead just a touch with one more little swipe. Blackout's looking at elimination. NXTgen wants to take it to the next level. Can he do it? Right here is how you begin. The absolute comeback of a century. And he's got a great opening to begin with. Throwing some overhead mixes involved at the end of those strings really keep him guessing. I could talk about mirrors all day. It's one of the toughest matches you could ever fight. I think in a fighting game, it's like you're fighting yourself and the way you play the character, and you don't think that they're gonna play the character the way that you play him. Very, very tricky. Ooh. Man. 200 a pop, just about on each of the health bars. Blackout facing elimination from a distance. Has to cheese him out with Sector Rocket. That armor keeps him safe from that, though. Interesting tactic, though. Imagine if that Sector Rocket actually broke it. You gonna do it again? Yep. You learned that one from Wits. Nicely done.
Final take.
Well, still looking at a set point, but Blackout hangs on for dear life. This game 4. On the punish. NXTgen. Picking out some decent dishes in the direction of Blackout. Look at the micro duck. Nicely done. Ooh. And just like that, NXTgen on the verge of winning it. Blackout. Defenses are up. Facing the final strike of NXTgenASSASSIN as he goes and takes Mr. Blackout out of this bracket and goes on to the grand finals one more time. He is a Fight Night champion, one of the earlier ones that I'm happy to have. And Mari, with everything to prove, goes over to Johnny Cage Shujinko. Quite the different team, but on the first game, it's one where you can really download your opponent. He knows this is his main, and he's going to play with it. What's the download right here? This is the grand finals. This is a first to 5. Plenty of time to understand your opponent. And going for a micro duck right off the rip, not playing any games. NXTgen is just foot up on the gas. How you doing? Big rejection right there as Breaker is had from a distance. Checking out right there. Seeing if he could get lucky, not getting any strides right there. One more time with the micro duck, getting him twice with it. Good reads out from NXTgen. He is absolutely gaming right now. Got him pinned up in the corner, foot on the gas. What are you gonna do against him? Swiping away. And one thing about, you know, if you think back, if you're trying to sit back, let a player, you know, let him hit you with everything. Let's see what setups he's gonna go for. And maybe on the second game you strike. Is that how you download a player? Some people like to do that. Some people like to get comboed 2 or 3 times, see what you're gonna get hit with, and then go from there. Good up block right there, cashing out. Yeah, Shujinko extending this out too. Look at this combo. That is crazy tech as he gets 53%. Crazy work. Mari got a beautiful damage. 50 burger right on NXTgen's forehead. He goes out swiping him now. Trying to get himself going. Inching forward. Maybe, just maybe, he can make it happen. Another big shadow kick happening there. There we go. Got him with a little something, but Health lead's still about even between these two guys. You get star power activated now, so that's another factor you gotta look for. Got him locked in with another grab. Gonna put him at a very low health situation. 6 HP in a dream. Caught him with the high parry right there. So he's cashing this one out 100%. And look at what he can do. Shujinko, has he labbed this specific tech, is absolutely crazy to watch. He's got Shujinko charged up again on the punish. After that little drop right there, next gen assassin will get that first game he was looking for. And a brutality. Why not?
Brutality. Takeda wins.
1-0, next gen in the lead in this first of 5.
Action.
Yeah, check out the Discord if you're ever interested and want to compete in some normal tournaments. You see, this was quite the different type of bracket here, and it eventually equated to these two coming down to the grand finals. For damn sure they deserve it. And we'll probably stick to different formats, but this was something different to try. There's ways to build upon this, and I'm looking forward to it 100%. On the little neutral jump right there, throwing a couple staggers, had the up block and follows up with a very hard to blockable combo. Look at this tech right here. It's like Sindel. You know what's funny is because next gen plays Sindel, he definitely knows how to use Tremor in that instance, so putting it to good work, got the round win right there. Definitely what he was looking for. Good neutral duck right there, putting the pressure right back on Mari in the corner. Pokes out from both of them. Nice up block. 72 damage had. Adding a nice little stagger at the end there, cashing this one out. Looking good. Unfortunately, falling victim to the corner. Not where you want to be against Johnny Cage. He's got the mix too. It's not what you want to fight against. He tried to poke, but not having it. Takeda's armor is terrible. You cannot do anything in this scenario. He actually did get away with it, but man, is that a risk you gotta take. Oh my god, he used Tremor. Very good use of the cameo right there. That's some very hard to blockable tech. Next gen gets another one off of this. Very interesting to watch. As they begin this fight right here, he's gonna rely on Tremor to kind of carry him when he's jammed up close a lot more times than not. If he can, you know, create a little bit of space, talking about Takeda, he can create a little bit of space up close. He's going to try to get Tremor off, and that will really open up a lot of routes for combos he can definitely use. Mari, look at this combo right now. 518, an unfortunate drop as he goes over to the other side. Is this going to be enough to take him out? This fatal blow to spare. I know his scaling is nasty, but on the wake up delays it, and he got him with it. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Had to do it to him.
Like that.
Take two.
As round 2 approaches. Let's see what happens next. He's gonna drop the shoulder. Flip him around town. As he swipes those blades every direction here. Carries on this momentum 100%. Look at this big health lead he is riding out next gen. Has his foot on the gas until he gets side switched by Mari. Got him stuck up in the corner. And with hype building. This is crazy damage right here. This is insane. 650, he's still going. 654. I have never seen anything like that in any of the tournaments I've ever hosted. That is freaking crazy. 600 damage. You better win the round. Jeez Louise, man.
Show on the road. Final
Wow.
action.
Good little mid check separating the two of them. And those types of combos, when you get hit by them in game, it's tough to just brush that off. Because it's like, this dude really got 60 off a touch. It's just insane to think about. I'm not going to use that breaker, so he's going to feel a bit of that 246. Tremor kind of keeping himself safe a little bit there. On the punish now. He's got bar too. And star power. And Shujinko. This is going to be another situation where we see Shujinko just he's going to do it again. No way. He's still going. 665. And it just continues to go up. It is like a never-ending fight. And this is just ridiculous. 692. It's like a game to him. What do you do against that? That is borderline 70% combos. I never thought I'd see the day. Holy shit. Mari said, all right, you got me with those 2 L's, but how about a 70% fucking combo? Right. Oh my. Carry on. In the Tarkatan quality, again we go. I guess we just weren't getting enough Mortal Kombat, so why not get a free round in there? In the midst of all this, maybe we'll find a tournament. On the jumping right there, got him with a little up block. Now with the mix, not fully getting it. Alex, you should have seen the freaking combo bar you just got. He got 68%. That was nuts. Spider-Man jumping in. Gets the side switch, boots out that way. Now throwing the big haymakers down his direction. Using that knee every mix, every direction. Coming his way. Slamming him back down. He is working. Nice conversion right here. Blaze again. Actually got him with that last time. Shadow kick coming in. Low HP situation as he gets him down to the wire. 30 HP, a big old mid check gonna do it.
This just isn't fair. Take 2. Action.
Ooh. Feeling each other out neutral, trying to stay a little bit spaced away from him. He doesn't want to be jammed up close against Cage, but Mari plays a little bit more of a patient Johnny Cage than most of the Combat League players you see. Sweeping out his legs. And then knee. Breaker had 30% separating him. And that will fall to Mari anyways. 2-2. He advances one more round closer to winning this thing. Yeah, no, I kind of realized that after I said it. It was, yeah, it's first to 5. I also put the big FT5 thing on the screen too. Good conversion. 373 damage he drops on him. Gets a couple low pokes between the two of them. Throwing some big haymakers now with Tremor extending it too. Gets gripped. 16%. Left for Johnny Cage as he gets for the side switch out of the corner. Forces a breaker. Now leaving NXTgen kind of in no man's land. Those neutral jumps are so awkward to deal with. Going for a poke right back at him. And eventually that chip damage takes him out.
I will prove myself.
Take 2. Action.
Big old shadow kick hitting him from a distance. Another check from down below. He does some work to him now. 350 damage, and don't tell me this is gonna happen again.
You chose
Man.
poorly.
Man.
Quitality. I win. Action.
Yeah. Mutually meet in the Cage Mansion. See Next Gen Assassin start off strong. Throwing every type of haymaker, every which away. With a couple strikes over the head, maybe, just maybe, he could get something going. Carrying on the momentum. He goes. Big haymaker over the head, flying at him. 492. I'm gonna drop on him. Very big damaging combo right there. Taking out of the grab carefully. And slamming him back down. Takeda is doing some work. Got him gripped. Smashing him down. He goes. Go poke out. Get into the right side of the screen. He's got Shujinko charged to a very tough situation to be if you are the Next Gen Assassin. Little cancel on that armor. Staggering out a couple of these hits. What is the move right here? Jump around him. Good anti-air. Capitalize that. Looks like he got a down one into a juggle. Actually kind of cool to see that. Good return there. Putting back up for himself. Couple checks from down below. Maybe, just maybe, they'll get something rolling. Smacking him over the head. He goes, another big mix right there. That overhead was nailing him down every time. You don't even know what the move is.
Action.
Forcing Breaker doesn't want to get stuck in that situation again. Willing to trade it out. Costs him having star power. Got the round lead of it. Not much more going for himself right now. It's slowly dwindling back down. He's got meter. He's got all the power to keep this train rolling. He's got Shujinko to help him out too. And more than enough tools in the kit to make this one of the biggest damaging combos I think I have ever seen in these tournaments. Absolute crazy. It keeps on going. 722 damage that you just saw right there. Absolutely bonkers. That is absolutely ridiculous. $24 HP left. How do you close out a match with a freaking million% combo? Or does Next Gen have a highway robbery up in store right now? We gotta see what the move is. It very well could go either way. And right now, just maybe might be able to get the robbery and not on the full punish there. And with a shadow kick of a lifetime, guaranteeing that round win. Did you really think he was gonna drop it again? Please. Final match right here. Potentially, if Mari can close it out. Next Gen needs to make the comeback, though. He's got 2 games against him, and it's come very early on. Mari's starting to run with it. Trading out blows between the two of them on the punish. Mari gets the return, though. And into the corner you go. He's got Shujinko charged up too. This is going to be painful. 510 damage. Will it get off me, tool, and right back at you again. He is locked in with this Takeda pick. Does not want to go off with the Sindel or anything. He feels like this is the move, but you feel like after seeing these damn 60% combos, 60, 70, you'd switch off to something else, but he's rolling with it. He's not scared of it whatsoever. Oh my goodness, what a shadow kick.
Where's my mark? Take 2. Action. Finish me, Johnny.
Good overhead landing right there. Bopping him down, and look at this setup he's gonna get. If he can get one combo right here, he is so toast in the corner. He has every tool in the kit. Does not want to be against him in this situation. How do you create spaces to cater? You really can't. And now that that opening's been created, just watch. Separates him with a breaker. You knew damn well that was going to be some crazy damage he was about to see. Look at that. The final hit right here to close out this tournament. Mari does it in spectacular fashion with some of the highest damaging combos I think I've ever seen in this game. In a 5-2 victory over NXTgenASSASSIN.